Its eyes can see even the most elusive prey in the dark. A cat's ears can hear... Need my help as usual? I'm flying! Signs of treasure hoarder activity here. They must have come to these ruins. Let's go deeper inside. Paimon sure hopes Ganyu's information is reliable. There aren't many guards here. Looks like their plan to draw away the Abyss Order's forces really worked. Pew pew!
That's gonna hurt in the morning. Everybody stand back!
More signs that a treasure hoarder was here. This should be the right direction. But why does it feel stranger and stranger as we make it deeper into these ruins? Be careful now. Paimon's right behind you. This looks... Could it be the Grand... Why is he in that position? That's... Why... And the statue's hands... Paimon remembers they're normally holding an orb, but... This statue is holding... Paimon... And the Grand Thief hasn't moved... Hello? Paimon doesn't feel so good. Let's get out of... Ah! No! We can't stay here! Quick, run!
You have come here. You have seen our secrets. As a herald, I will mete out your punishment.
An Abyss Herald?
Dainslith. Oh, I thought you were just a couple of pests. Did he send you here to die? His resistance against the Abyss has gone nowhere, for the Abyss is unstoppable.
What is this power? I've never seen it before! Careful! Please don't get cocky!
It's a roar!
It's not over yet!
Let's light it up!
Gee, I'm a rock!
Yeah, body and mouth. Let's light it up! Off we go!
Violent!
I'm going in!
Gee,
Let me read you a verse.
This power... I see. In that case, I shall stay here no...
what a tough... Oh, such a strong enemy! Who knew the Abyss Order... Huh? What is it? What are you... Oh, right, yeah! We're near the exit now. Let's get out of this scary place.
So, we meet again.
Hey, it's Dane!
Judging by your expression, could it be that you encountered an...
Huh?
I've been on the Abyss Herald's trail. I didn't expect to find you here as well. An inverted statue of the Seven, holding abyssal power in its hands. No, tell me the rest of what happened in there. So you escaped the ruin depths filled with abyssal power.
And then, as we got close to the exit, an Abyss Herald we fought a big battle with that thing. Maybe...
Yes, this is a rare opportunity indeed. Come, let's catch up to it.
Let's go! A rare opportunity?
Didn't see that coming. Teamwork is dreamwork!
Yeah! Look at you, Boozound!
Let's light it up! Adventure time! No, my sword! Everybody stand back! Off we go! Yeah!
I'm a rock!
Rain outlines your fate.
Those abyss mages just now. Were they trying to ambush us?
No. They were just digging through these abandoned ruin guards. Look.
Oh, is that so? Looking for chaos devices, chaos circuits? You know, that kind of stuff.
They wouldn't. In fact, I was nearby investigating precisely because abyss mages. They seem to be searching the remains of ruin guards for a certain. However, they look disappointed. So it would seem.
Well then, why didn't you grab one of them just now and ask what they were up to?
I certainly don't mean to be merciful, but I have a feeling that their plan with this object is of major importance to the. One cannot discover the truth behind it through interrogation. Or rather, these abyss mages likely fear something else, much more than they do.
Paimon?
All right, we shouldn't waste too much time.
Adventure time! Let's light it up! No, my sword!
Get back!
Rain outlines your fate. I'm going in! Rain cutter!
Take me back.
Rain out finds your fate.
Yeah! Ha! I'm here! Look at you, Boozle!
Let's light it up! Teamwork is dreamwork! Let's light light it up! Let's light it up! No, my sword!
Right. On a rock.
Let's light it up! Rain outlines your fate.
Wow. Besides the Abyss Order, Ruin Guard sure... seems wherever we find an Abyss Mage hideout...
There are no coincidences in the world. Everything is the fruit of seeds planted long ago, just like your appearance in that tavern. Time is just waiting for those seeds to sprout. Forget it. Just some needless musings. The connection between the Abyss Order and the Ruin Guards is... Rather, they are both branches that have grown...
Branches? Roots?
Both originate from an ancient nation that was destroyed 500 years ago. Khaenri'ah.
Huh? Khaenri'ah? Really? The Abyss Order and Ruin Guards are left over from... Oh. Speaking of Khaenri'ah... Oh, right. As your guide, Paimon should explain a bit here. A long time... Huh? You have memories of being there. But that name...
Is that so? Well, everyone has their secrets. You did, but... If you would like to tell me, I will listen. So, the Khaenri'ah you saw, what was it like?
So that's the complete story, huh? Paimon thought that you ran into that unknown god first.
I see. So your first memory after coming to this world was being awoken by your sister from within...
It seems your sister woke up first. But the question is, how long before you?
And then your sister told you that the destruction of Khaenri'ah plunged the whole world into chaos, and that you two should leave this world called Teyvat?
The destruction of Khaenri'ah? She said that?
That destruction you witnessed, that's history from 500 years ago. It seems the first time you awoke in this world was indeed...
Huh. So your sister must have understood this world better than you did, because she woke up first.
And it was shortly after that that you encountered an unknown god who blocked your path.
Oh, Paimon knows this part really well.
I understand. When you awoke at that time and hurriedly tried to leave for another world, you didn't know anything about Khaenri'ah. But now, since you have come to gain some understanding of Teyvat, you are a...
Ah, if that's the case, you must have been flipping through all sorts of books during our adventure. Before going to Mondstadt, you had just looked at some vague materials. Later, we managed to gather a whole bunch. So the whole time you were just trying to learn more about Khaenri'ah so you could find your sister? Oh, yeah. You can travel around the 7 nations to find the 7. But where can you go to find a nation that was destroyed 500...
I probably know more about Khaenri'ah than both of you. Khaenri'ah was a nation without a god. Not because it had a god that died or abandoned them, but because it never had a god. It was a powerful nation, built purely by humans. An unprecedented...
A nation?
Later events unfolded just as you remember. It was all...
You mean that...
500 years ago, the gods descended upon the pride of humankind was uprooted and crushed. Like a wheat...
How could that be? The history books don't say anything about that.
Yes, well, continuing to discuss the past now will only dampen our spirits. Let's keep moving. I will tell you more of what you want to know as we continue.
Let's make haste.
We go! Adventure time! That's gonna hurt in the morning! Let's light it up! Let's light it up! Let's light it up!
I'm a rock! Where'd that come from? Got me that time!
Let's light it up! Witness the power of Gugwa!
The more, the merrier. Get me going.
Time to act! No, my sword! Let's light it up! Everybody stand back! Adventure time! Let's light it up!
Let me amuse myself a little.
Let's light it up! Over here! That's gonna hurt in the morning! Adventure time! Teamwork is strict!
Your life is mine.
Blink!
Don't waste my time.
Let me amuse myself a little.
Yeah! Rain outlines your fate. Let me weave you a verse.
Can't run from death.
No, my sword!
The merrier. Shine no longer.
I'm going in! Off we go!
Over there! It's more ruin guards and abyss mages. Dane was just saying how these ancient machines are from So, did Conrad?
No. Ruin Guard is the name modern people have given these machines. These Ruin Guards were known as field tillers by the people of Canria.
Field tillers? What a strange name.
It's not like you think. Field tiller was just a code name. The people of Canria like to give code names to their... The land is not to be tilled with farming tools, but rather is to be fought for with steel and blood. This is...
Fought for with steel and blood? Well, that's an interesting way of...
After the destruction of Canria, these masterless... They wandered aimlessly over the centuries, perhaps resonating with the sorrow of other civilizations lost to time. They found their way to various ruins across the land.
Well, that sounds so sad.
Once you understand more, those details won't mean much, but no matter their past, all that remains of them now is the danger they...
Let's Light it up! Can't see that coming. No, my sword! Rain outlines your fate. Rain cutter!
Get back!
No, my sword! Everybody stand back! Let me weave you a verse. Adventure time!
Get back!
Off we go! Teamwork is dreamwork! Let's light it up! Rain outlines your fate.
This abyss maze dropped a talisman.
This talisman seems connected to the Abyss Herald, but perhaps it really does contain information about their...
But Paimon can't read the writing on it.
Engulf the faith of an enemy in flame, and bring glory to Her Highness the Princess.
What? Is that?
Loom of Fate initial operation. The Abyss, seem to be carrying out a large operation. It seems like they are still launching the operation, or rather...
Loom of Fate? What's that? Is it literally a fate-weaving machine? From the horrible feeling Paimon's been getting, those eerie ruins are so Dane...
I'm reading it now. An ambitious operation.
How so?
In short, the first phase of the plan is related to Osile, Overlord of the Vortex.
The Overlord of the Vortex? You mean that god in the ocean? What do they want with Osile?
I know of your past heroics regarding Dvalin, and I also know of the Abyss Order's role in the Storm Terror, though you may not have been aware of it at the time. You were thwarting an Abyss Order operation.
Last time it was Venti's old friend. This time it's a huge ancient god. The Abyss Order keeps... Will the Abyss Order use their lies and dark magic to corrupt Osile? Just as they did...
No. From the contents of the town, they won't just corrupt Osile's mind. They also plan to use the ancient tech...
Is that even... So wait! The Abyss Order wants to make some sort of cybernetic squid god of
Very few people today truly understand the civilization of Canria. Though of course, only the Abyss Order has consistently sought out the remnants of Canria. Despite being far from human, they seek out this lost human civilization. The talisman's message states that they will use the defiled statue as a base, and the new core that shall replace the orb usually held by the Statue of the Seven is the eye of the very first field tiller.
The eye of the very first field tiller? Oh, Paimon, get...
It would seem so.
This whole thing keeps getting more complicated. But
Yes. According to the talisman, the eye should be placed in, thereby imbuing the newly born god with the power to topple the divine thrones of Celestia.
oh boy, the Abyss Order sure isn't holding back with this. Since no one knows where the first field tiller is, how about we take the information about the statue as the starting point for our investigation? Yeah, that tone-deaf bard is too difficult to track down anyway. Let's go.
The cathedral.
Huh? What's the matter, Dane?
Nothing. Let's get moving. A huge statue, a grandiose cathedral. The people of Mondstadt clearly spent a great deal of resources and energy to construct. But how aware of this was the Animo Archon on receiving this gift? And how much did he give back?
Faith doesn't ask for anything in
As long as the gods have a clear conscience about it all, there's
Shh! We're about to enter the cathedral! And actually, the Animo Archon is...
I never specifically said I...
Huh?
You are the honorary knight of Mondstadt. They will surely allow you... Having me tag along would only make them suspicious. Correct. And just as our little friend said, I might say when a non-believer steps onto holy ground, the result is I have never received the favor of the gods in the past. I don't see any reason I would... That's enough about that. While we've been chit-chat...
Okay, then we'll just...
I should warn you about one thing. Don't go mentioning the defiled statue inside the Church of Favonius wouldn't ignore the matter of the statue. But if also, meddling in the affairs of the Abyss usually...
Anything the Knights can do for you?
Honorary Knight. But I should first make it clear that if you need to borrow the whole...
It seems she hasn't realized it's just an illusion. Oh, we're here to ask some questions about something. Barb... Of course you wouldn't know anything about that.
Huh? You're here to ask about that old story? Well, I didn't expect. A long time ago, there was indeed once nearly every member of the church joined the search for. In the church's records, as you might assume, this Of course.
Nothing? So do you have any other clues? Sorry, Barbara, but we can't tell you about the statue.
Other strange stories? I'm not sure. Let me think about what other unusual incidents are in the church's...
The Tyrant's final...
Oh, this refers to a time of great danger that engulfed old Mondstadt, the place now known as Storm Terror's lair. Many, many years ago, There was a time when balls of fire would rain from the sky whenever anyone approached Old Mon.
Balls of fire raining from the sky?
People at that time believed it was a curse laid down by the god of storms, so they referred to it as the Tyrant's Fun. This strange phenomenon continued for about a year. No one was ever able to solve it. It just gradually ceased. Right! Later, the theory of the Tyrant's final fury became less probable in the eyes of the church. Perhaps it was something else that caused the disaster. Anyway, this incident might not be related to the lost statue of the Seven.
It's okay.
There's that pointless word, thank you, again. I can never get used to hearing it.
Oh, Rosaria, it's you.
If you're looking for the Knights of Favonius, they're busy with those monsters.
Those monsters?
Those monsters that tried to attack Mondstadt last time during the Storm Terror incident?
Wasn't that the Abyss Order? They're at it again?
Indeed. They're gathering in Wolvendom, causing great unrest among the wolves. Could it be that the Abyss Order is targeting the spirit of Lupus Boreas? As for what purpose, Master Jean has already headed off to Wolvendom. I must also begin to make a move myself.
Then I will go as well.
Master Jean said you should stay at the church and continue your work with the clergy.
But you're also a member.
Right. We'll go give Master Jean...
Oh, okay. If the honor... But please, everyone, be careful. May the Animal Archon protect you all.
I see. This could very well have something to do with the defiled statue.
But what is the Abyss Order going to Wolvendom for anyway? Are they looking to do the same as they did?
No, that's not like... Unlike Osile, who was just suppressed, Andreas died long ago. Today, it is just his spirit that stands guard over... The Abyss Herald may just be targeting the spirit of Andreas in an attempt to garner some information from one of the Animal Archon's old companions.
The Abyss Order!
Don't underestimate the enemy. Let's take them now.
There sure are a lot of enemies.
The closer we get to the target, the more enemies there are.
Yeah, let's go!
I'm not going any further.
Huh? Why not? Is it because you're afraid of fluffy animals?
It has nothing to do with wolves. It's because Boreas was an ancient god, yet he willingly became a servant of the Seven. I cannot possibly agree with his actions. I don't desire any interaction with him. Besides, you're the one people like. I'm less... There's nothing special about... It's just my opinion, but a word of advice. Always be on your guard when around God. You shouldn't place too much trust in them. But at the same time, don't go too far in the opposite direction, even if the god in question is your sworn enemy.
Don't trust them and don't hunt them. That's...
Lest I repeat the failings of my forebears, I will tell...
Huh?
The destruction of the nation of Canrea by the gods is the reason the Abyss Order now seeks to destroy the... Well, enough chit-chat. We should get back to business. I will go take care of the remaining Abyss Order members in the area. Try and keep your visit with Boreas brief.
What a strange man. Yeah, that's true. You also, at the Rite of Dissension in Liyue, your decision was very similar to what Dane would do. Not the easiest.
Honorary Knight, Paimon, what are you two doing here?
Oh, Master Jean! Rosaria told us that you came here to fight the Abyss Order, so we...
Then your help is greatly appreciated. The Abyss Order's sudden offensive is very strange. They have surrounded Wolvendom. I just scouted out all of Wolvendom, but Rosaria told me that the Abyss Order is going after... But the Abyss Order and Boreas...
They just like to cause trouble. Do they really? The Abyss Order already went after Dvalin. It's not too surprising that they would...
Regardless, whether the reason behind the present threat is clear or not, I will have... Honorary Knight, please go and check if this god's spirit... He does not often see people, but I hear that you have met him before. Okay, be careful. Thank you for your help, Honorary Knight. No, my sword! Let's light it up! Let's light it up! Let's light it up! Why do they never miss? Let's light it up! Rain outlines your fate.
You, not welcome here!
So, the wolf's wretched spit. You claim to be a guardian, yet your once sharp claws have clearly dulled since. If you serve us, we can restore your divine power.
What the heck is this ceremony? He looks like
Wolves never surrender. But this can't go on.
No matter how many times you resist us. Bow before the abyss.
Witness the power of Gugwa!
Pew pew! Look at you, booze hound!
Let's light it up! No, my sword! Body and mind.
I'm a rock!
Grain cutter.
Me new life. The end is
Everybody stand back! Let's light it up!
the end will come.
I taste blood.
Let's light it up!
Pew pew! Can't handle your drink, huh?
The end is nigh. Surging tide.
Let's light it up! Teamwork is dreamwork!
The end will come.
I'm a rock!
Body and mind.
The world will fall.
Let me weave you a verse. No, my sword!
The end is nigh.
Get back!
The world will fall. Surging tide. The end will come.
Look at you, booze hound!
The end is nigh.
I'm going in!
Surging tide. The world will be. The ceremony was interrupted. How does an old spirit have such determined will? No matter. This is but a small unforeseen variable.
It disappeared again!
Thank you. You came. Just in...
Human Lupercal. I am ashamed that you must see me in my... But still, the Abyss Herald underestimated my strength.
Lupus Boreas never refuses trial. But scary outsider, not respect trial rule. I too didn't see.
Wait, so you mean the Abyss Order had everything prepared to corrupt Lupus Boreas's...
Thank you. In the future, my claws must get sharper. You smell danger? and came here?
No, we heard about the danger. Paimon's notes doesn't even know what danger's. Besides coming to help, we actually have something to ask you about too. Excuse us, Mr. Wolf God. Do you know anything about the first field tiller?
I pay no heed to the contraptions of humans. I know not. It entered into my proving ground by accident, and I mistook it for a challenge. But it could not think, only fight. I eventually damaged it greatly with one of my attacks. Before it fell to the ground, it...
By the sounds of it, it's possible that could have been the very first field.
Yes, it could spin, leap high into the air, and even shoot fireballs.
Fireballs? Hey, didn't we hear this somewhere? Anyway, this pretty much proves that the first field tiller came to Mondstadt. It sounds like the first one was way stronger than the mass-produced ruin guards that came after. But in this story, it was damaged at the proving ground while fighting.
Don't know. But did we help?
Yes, you were a big help. Thanks. We need to keep investigating something super important. The Abyss Herald may have left, but the Abyss's forces are still attacking.
Yes, I smell more danger. Big. You too. Also, be careful.
Well, that was some good intel. Quick, let's go tell Dane. Did you?
I saw her, but purposely avoided her. As both the Lion Fang Knight and acting Grand Master, she naturally would have some If I'm not careful, one day I may find myself becoming the object. But back to the matter at hand. I defeated some of the Abyss forces, but wasn't able to gather any information. I see. Well then, we can more or less figure out where the first field tiller...
Huh? Really?
That information combined with a more comprehensive... For example, the old story you told me you heard in the cathedral. Exactly. The strange story told to you by that young sister, long mistaken to be a curse rained down by a deceased tyrant.
Ah, Paimon gets it. So the tyrant's final fury, after it was damaged in the fight with the Wolf of the North, it must have wandered into... Then, whenever anyone got close, pew, pew, boom! Back then, the people of Mondstadt hadn't seen many ruin guards before, so they came to interpret it as the...
It looks like we need to make a trip to Storm Terror's lair and comb the entire area. What do you mean?
Huh? Oh, Paimon remembers too! We saw that abandoned ruin guard sitting at...
This requires another method. Using elemental sight on a field tiller is of no use because it... Let me give it a try. And done.
Wow! It's...
The very thing the Abyss Herald has been seeking all along. The eye of the first field tiller. All of the ruin guards today are just replicas of this machine. As the prototype, it's
Prototype? Oh, Paimon doesn't know that.
As the Abyss Order has surmised, if this eye and if the limbs of Osial, Overlord of the Vortex, are attached to the statue, there you have a and this newly born god will have the power to topple the divine thrones of Celestia. Yes.
Then, what should we do with this eye?
No.
Huh? You?
You may doubt me if you wish, but I must ensure it, no matter where we may hide it, they will find it. And as for the Church of Favonius...
Oh!
But our work isn't done yet. To avoid any further repercussions, we must also take care of... We can't have the Church get involved. Let's handle it ourselves. As for what I mean by take care of it...
Destroy it? That's a statue of the Seven! Well, good thing we didn't tell Barbara earlier.
Do the Seven really expect me to help them look after what belongs to them? Let's go back to those ruins and destroy the inverted statue. If we are lucky, I'll make sure it doesn't get away this time.
It always rains when I go on an adventure. Adventure time! Off we go!
So after all that running around, we end up right back here again. Look at us. We barely escaped this place last time, and now we're strolling right back in. Gee, surely we must be some of the bravest adventurers in all of Teyvat. That or the stupidest. To get to that creepy statue, we just need to follow the path we used to escape last time. That should take us right to it. Yep, that'll work. Let's go. And remember to be on your guard.
Looks like we're here. An eerie, lifeless, dark chamber. I understand the evil aura you were describing earlier.
Oh, such a scary play.
Be careful to not be overwhelmed by the power of the defiled statue.
You sense correct. You are just as vexatious as ever, Dainsmith. I sense your soul is stained by terrible bloodshed. Perhaps from your darkest nightmares. Oh, and something far more dangerous. Then we are the same. We're both dangerous. But dangers from outside of the
It is your words that forever reek of corruption. Time to silence you!
Rain outlines your...
Pew pew! Pew!
No, my sword!
I'm a rock!
Let's light it up! Adventure time! Let's light it up! Everybody stand back! Let's light it up!
I'm a rock!
Adventure time! Witness the power of Gugwa!
Pew pew! Can't handle your drink, huh?
Teamwork is dreamwork! Rain outlines your fate. Body and mind.
Get back!
No, my sword!
Diana Special!
I'm going in! Let me weave you a verse.
I'm a rock!
Off we go! Yeah!
Yeah! I'm a rock!
Rain outlines your fate. Witness the power.
The end is nigh.
Yeah! Look at you, Foozhound!
Teamwork is dreamwork! No, my sword!
The end will come. The end is nigh.
Let me weave you.
Could that be?
Ether.
Wait! She just blocked an attack against your sister?
Ether, why are you with Dane?
Uh-huh? Your sister?
Lumine, we meet again.
What's going on here? Dane?
You shouldn't team up with this man. He is my enemy.
Lumine.
But it must be said. Don't try to stop me. Don't try to stop the Abyss. That man, Dainsleif, was the Twilight Sword, one of the royal guards of the final dynasty of Conria. 500 years ago, he failed to prevent the destruction of Conria. A curse of immortality was laid upon him to forever wander the wilderness, while he watched the people he was supposed to protect turn into monsters of the Abyss.
You're saying Dane is from Conria? The same Conria that was destroyed 500 years ago? And you said the people turned into monsters? You're trying to tell Paimon that the Abyss Order is not only related to Conria, but is actually the people of Conria themselves? And the whole thing about Dane being your enemy... Paimon's so confused.
Home. Yes. Of course. Home is wherever we are together. But I cannot go with you to the next world to find a new home. At least, not yet. Until the Abyss has engulfed the thrones, my war with destiny will see no end. Listen to me, Ether. I have already traveled through this world once. Once you reach the end of your journey as I did, you will see for yourself the true nature of this world. So we'll meet again. Though we need not rush, brother. I have more than enough time to wait for you. We have always had enough time.
They left. Oh, don't be too sad. We'll find them again. Look on the bright side. At least we got some really useful information. Uh-huh, that's right. At least now, as well as the Seven, Dane is also a key part of finding your sibling too, right? That's right. By the way, what they said just now is all... Oh! First off, that Abyss Herald called your sister Princess. It seems like your sister is leading the Abyss Order. Even the Abyss Herald answers to her. Still, we don't know for sure if she's the highest ranking leader, and also, your sister said that she wants to engulf the thrones and go to war with destiny. Next thing, turns out the Abyss Order monsters are really what the people of Conria turned into after their nation was destroyed. And Dane is from Conria too! He witnessed its destruction 500 years ago! But he didn't turn into a monster. So that's why your sister said that Dane is her enemy, right? But if the monsters of the Abyss are the same people that Dane protected all those years ago, then why is he enemies with the Abyss Order now? Also, how come, after all this time we spent searching for your sister, it turns out she's on the side of the Abyss? Yeah, you're right. Then we can't let ourselves get down about it. Our journey's not over yet. Let's get a move on. time to leave this terrible dark place and get back to the surface where the sun shines. If your sister wants you to reach the end of your journey, well then, show her what you're made of. Come on, traveler, let's go.
It's PXRO.